Hi everybody, it's DelusionDispeller. Courtesy of my wonderful husband, I got my tablet repaired. Well, not really repaired. There was too much junk on it recorded, so he had to delete it for me. Anyway, so here I am again. Now this video, I don't know how long it's going to be. Probably not super long, but I wanted to make a video because I've been reading your comments about the 12 tribes. And I especially have been reading comments from former 12 tribe members. And what I seem to see is what I would call back and forth reasoning. On one hand, the former member will say, oh, well, yeah, there were spankings, but they weren't too often, or I didn't see them a lot. I didn't witness the worst of it. And then on the other hand, they're defending it, saying, well, there's really nothing wrong with the spanking. There's really nothing that was that extreme. And spankings are normal if you're naughty. Okay, we're not talking about spankings here. We are talking about abuse and torture. That's what we're talking about. The videos that I saw of the children being quote-unquote spanked, and I use air quotes very loosely there, those kids were not being spanked. They were being abused. They were being tortured. They were being forced to bend over and be basically spanked extremely hard, extremely repeatedly. Little kids. And being told while they were having this done to them to tell the adult that they were tired. Admit that you're tired. Say you're tired right now. Say you're tired. And the kid wasn't tired. So he wasn't saying he was tired. So he kept getting hit till he said he was tired. And these are kids that have marks on their bodies. Now, what is the reason why a lot of the abuse is not seen? Because the 12 tribes will put the young children, the members, that had not just gotten spanked, into the situation where somebody's questioning it. So of course they don't look like they got hit, because they didn't just get hit. The ones that just got hit are carefully hidden somewhere. I don't know where, but they are. I'm very upset that these stinking, I don't even want to say tribes, but these stinking cults will brainwash people to the point that even after they get out, they can't think straight. They can't tell you, oh yes, there was abuse going on. They have to go back and forth with, oh well, there was abuse, but there wasn't abuse. It wasn't really abuse. It was just spanking, and there's nothing wrong with spanking. But yeah, there were kids that were severely harmed. I mean, make up your mind. Which is it? Were they abused or were they not abused? That's what I'm asking. If you're a former 12 Tribes member, I want you to come clean with me and say, was what you saw abuse? Not back and forth of, well, it might have been, it might not have been. There's just too much iffiness about it. There's either abuse going on in these things or there's not. There is no fine line. There's no gray area here. Abuse is abuse. And what I saw in the films that I saw was abuse. What I've heard from other 12 tribe members, former 12 tribe members, it was abuse. And it is universal. It's not just, oh, well, I wasn't in that type of tribe. Apparently, 12 tribes have one main belief system, and that main belief system is that these children are chosen to be in this end time thing, and they're going to be in charge of it or whatever, so they have to be spanked or beaten to submit and learn to submit their whole will to these powers that be above them, or get tortured and spanked and beaten. To me, abuse is abuse. Honestly, it just is. There isn't any iffiness about it. So, I will again offer the invitation. If you are a former 12 Tribes member and you are healed enough and strong enough to tell me what really went on in detail without fudging on the details, without trying to make excuses for your former friends and family, then I want to hear from you. If you're somebody that's a former 12 tribe member and you're not real sure what you witnessed, you're not sure where it crossed the line, I've heard enough from people like that. I really honestly want to hear from somebody that is ready to admit what is really going on in these cults. because that's what it is. It's a cult. Whatever happened to Mark Lee and his family, I don't know. I haven't heard from him. I assume he's getting ready to move down there or already did. Maybe being on the interview pushed him further into his conviction that these people were great. I don't know. I'm praying for his children and his wife. And yes, for him too. That they all get out of there safe and well. And maybe even help other people do so. To me, a cult is a cult. There just is nothing good about a cult. There isn't. There may be good aspects while you're in there that keep you sucked in, but ultimately, the idea is to control and dominate. And in every one of your comments, that's always what it ended up as. Yeah, it was good. It had some good things about it. I had some good times. But ultimately, they're brainwashing you. Ultimately, they're turning you into a robot. Ultimately, they're controlling you. That's the bottom line. These people are controlling you, dominating you, abusing you, and they have no good interest in mind for you whatsoever. So that's all I have to say on that topic, but I just thought I would vent a little bit about it, I guess, and share what I feel. Alright, so on another note, my job is going well. It's interesting, it's challenging. It's nothing to see fights break out pretty much daily. I don't know where I'll be 5 years from now, if I'll still be in the teacher's aide situation or if I'll be in counseling somewhere. But it's a good job, and it's probably pushing some of my buttons and stretching me, which is a good thing. Better not to be complacent in any way, shape, or form. So I guess that's it. I don't really have anything else to tell you. We're down to 1 dog and 4 cats. 5 cats? 5 cats. We took in a couple more of the kitties that used to be my kitties that I gave to my ex-husband. They are now with us. So, 1 dog, 5 cats. That's what we're at now. And we're trying to figure out a sleeping arrangement so my husband can sleep through the night, hopefully at some point. And that's a trip, because our cats like to dig holes through doors. And not good. Alright, so anyhow, have a great day, night, whatever it is there. Eyes wide open, moving forward. Keep on doing what you're doing to improve yourself and your life. Practicing good self-care always. If you're in an abusive situation, tell a safe person, get out if it's safe to do so. And I love each and every one of you. Feel free to comment, good, bad, and the ugly. Just be nice, because I have feelings. Alright, anyhow. Eyes wide open, moving forward, and shalom, everyone.